What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Southern Life. And today's video is something that I feel like is oftentimes overlooked and something very important to the whole diet fitness process. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 tips on fitness. But guys, before we hop into all that, I need you guys to do me a favor real quick. So first of all, I need you to go down there and absolutely obliterate the subscribe button. Guys, I want 10,000 subscribers. And without y'all's help, I cannot do that. So please hit the subscribe button. Next, I want you to go down there and I want you to knock the lights out of the like button. He's been giving me a hard time here lately. He's been saying,
no one's going to hit the like button for you. No one can touch me. I'm untouchable.
Guys, let's shut him up real quick. So let's get as many likes as possible in this video. And also, guys, go hit the comment section. Go let me know if you like these tips and tricks. And if I miss some, put your own tips in the comment section, guys. Comments and likes are what help this channel grow. So without you guys, I cannot grow. So that would be all much appreciated, guys. So let's hop into the video. So guys, just in general, these are probably my top 5 tips. A lot of stuff I could have added to this list, maybe interchanged, but we're going to get deeper into this stuff later. So I just wanted to give out a general list of stuff that I try to look for and I try to focus on whenever I'm trying to lose weight or if I'm just trying to get into better shape. So number 1 is one that I feel like people kind of get mixed up a little bit sometimes. You hear people say whenever they want to get into fitness, they want to lose weight, they want to do whatever, get that six-pack they've always wanted, lose 100 pounds, whatever they're saying they're going to do, they always say you got to be motivated. You got to get that motivation. You got to be motivated to go out and do this. But I've learned that motivation comes and goes. Like, it's hard to be motivated 100% of the time. Like I've told you guys before on this channel, whenever I lost 80 pounds and got in the best shape of my life, there was times I was not motivated to go to the gym. There were days I did not want to drag my hind end in the gym, go out and run, eat my healthy food that I was eating, whatever diet you're following. We'll get into that a little bit later. There was days I didn't want to do any of that. So I have learned that discipline is so much more important than motivation. Two very similar things. Discipline is going to take you to the gym on the days you don't want to. It's going to take you on that evening jog, that evening walk, help you eat that healthy food that you really don't want to do, help you drink your water you need to drink for the day. Discipline is going to take you to all those places. So I've learned over the years that discipline is going to kick in whenever motivation is going to fail you. So if I could tell you the number 1 thing is be disciplined. So number 2 is something also very important, and that is set a goal. You can't just blindly go through this process. You got to know where you want to be and how you're going to get there. So you got to set a goal, set a plan, and focus on that throughout the entire thing. And going back to number 1, that will motivate you through this process. If you know and write down, I want to lose X amount of weight in X amount of days. I want to lift X amount of weight in X amount of days. I want to be able to run a mile in this time in this amount of days. You have to set those goals. That way you have something to work towards. Because goals, when you write that down and you see it on paper, that's going to hold you accountable for something. And if you just are wishy-washy, you don't really know what your goal is, you don't really know what you're striving for, that's going to really, really hurt you in the long run. So set a goal, stick to it, and make sure you accomplish as many goals as possible. They can be long-term goals, short-term goals. It doesn't matter. As long as you have some goals, you're going to be fine. So number 3 is going to be kind of a 2-part step, and that's going to be find a diet/workout program that works for you and prioritize that diet and workout plan. So guys, all diets don't work for everyone. I've said before that keto has worked for me very well. I've tried a couple other diets, and I just feel like keto is probably the easiest one that I can follow with my lifestyle. I love meat, I love cheese, I love high-fat foods just in general, so keto works for me. That's not saying keto is going to work for you as an individual. That's just like saying water aerobics and yoga and maybe meditation isn't really the best workout regimen for me, but it might be for you. A lot of people love those things. But for me, like high intensity cardio, whether it's doing sprints, just jogging, lifting weights. So it's extremely important you find something you enjoy doing, something you can see yourself maintaining for a long period of time, and make your workout plan or your diet something that you can incorporate for a long period of time. Because like I said, guys, this is not going to happen overnight. This is going to be extremely challenging, and that's what makes it so rewarding. So something for a long period of time you can see yourself sticking to is definitely what you need to go for. So if you like keto, you like the foods keto are involved with, there's a new diet that a lot of people are really raving over, and I feel like I might even try it sometime, is the carnivore diet. It's all meat, and I've heard the health benefits are just amazing from the all meat diet, which is carnivore. So if that's something you want to try, you could try that. You could just try the point system through Weight Watchers. Certain foods have different points, and you don't go over your points for the day. You can try a low-calorie diet. So many things that people try that will give you results, but everyone cannot sustain the lifestyle it takes to do those diets. So that's something else you need to keep in mind. So just like the training thing, everything's not for you. You might not want to go lift weights. You might want to just do walking every evening or something like that. But that just goes back to your goals. Whatever your goals are will kind of embody what you do with your training and diet. So guys, number 4 is going to sound super simple, but the effects of it are just pretty insane. And that is be consistent. You can't go on this process and let your feelings or how you feel a certain day dictate getting your work done. You have to go out every single day and remember why you started this whole process. Remember the why. And that's something I kind of want to put into this step number 4 is remember your why. Why did you start this? Why did you want to start this to begin with? Do you remember that terrible feeling you had when you looked in the mirror, you stepped on the scale, someone made a remark at a family reunion and said, "Man, you put on a few pounds, ain't you?" Remember all that whenever you're going through this, because that is why you're doing it. You're doing it for you, no one else. So be consistent and push yourself past your limits of what you think you can do. Because consistency might be the hardest thing out of all this, is to make sure that you're going through these motions and you're doing this work every single day, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever works best for you, and stick to it. I know it sounds super simple and cliche, but the effects of consistency are unbeaten. So step number 5, I've kind of mentioned this already, but I want to make it its own step, is make it personal. So everyone has this idea of how they want to look, how they want to be able to do things, how they want to be able to go about their life in a way that makes them happy. Whether it be you parents and grandparents, you want to be able to get out and play with your grandkids up into your old age, and you want to stay in good physical shape to be able to do that. Whether it's, you have a friend and they want to run a marathon, but, you can't run from here to your mailbox because you're going to be out of breath. Or maybe you just have super low self-esteem because of your weight, because of you being so skinny, or whatever the case may be, and you want to change that. You want to lose the weight. You want to feel comfortable in your own skin, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. You have to figure out what makes it personal to you and why you're doing what you're doing that's going to make you happy. So every single day you have to relate the actions you're taking. How's it going to make me feel? In the long run, how's it going to personally affect me whenever I reach the end of this? And I feel like that's also extremely important, guys. Like I told you before, I'm not going to get into the whole story of how I lost the weight, but I'm up over 300 pounds. I'm extremely unhappy. I have no drive for anything. And that was my why. That was me making it personal to myself. I'm going to do this, and I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it so I can enjoy time with my wife. I'm doing it so I can get out and go and do stuff I want to do. I can actually do a push-up on my own. I can run a mile if I want to run a mile. All that stuff was personal to me, and that's why I'm starting it. Now it's a little bit different. Now I want to get back to that place, but I want to motivate others on my journey. I want to inspire everyone else around me that watches my content, and I want to help them to be motivated to do it themselves. So my why and my make it personal is a little bit different this time. Now I want to see other people do the same process, get to their goals, and I want to be the one to help them do that. So that's my make it personal and my why. I want to hear yours. Go in the comments, let me know, because I want to know this stuff, guys. It makes me more passionate about it whenever I hear words from the people that are watching my videos, and I'm excited to hear all this. And like I said, you guys are going to be motivating me almost as much as I'm going to be motivating you. So guys, hit the comment section. All the comments, the positive ones, are super, super uplifting, and I really, really appreciate them. So guys, it's going to wrap this video up. I hope these tips and tricks helped you just a little bit. And if I forgot any, go in the comments and let me know. Like I said earlier, I could have threw so many more tips in here, but I think whenever I go into more detail later on, I might focus on diet, focus on workouts, focus on the mental side of the whole thing. I'll go in the deeper aspects of all this, and I'll break it down even more. So this is just my general idea of the tips I want to share with you guys. So guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you punch the like button right in the face for me like we talked about earlier. And stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be doing some workouts with some friends, going over some diet tips with my wife, and also I'm going to be doing some daily life stuff that I'm going to incorporate fitness into. So if that sounds like a plan to you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay motivated, stay blessed. I'll see you guys next time.